Hi, so I read the book Freakonomics by Stephen Levitt and Stephen Dubner. Stephen Levitt is an economist and Stephen Dubner is an author and writer. So they both teamed up to write this book using the fact that economics is all about incentives, and so they use this to connect many things that we're all familiar with, such as what sumo wrestlers and high school teachers or school teachers in Chicago have in common. They connected how the KKK is like a group of real estate agents, and they also looked at like what makes a perfect parent. So that's like a general summary of the book. There's a few chapters about different things. So one thing that I thought was really interesting was the chapter about the crack dealers. So in this chapter, they connected the hierarchy of crack dealers to like the food chain, in McDonald's. So they said how in both of these scenarios we have the very top workers, like the not like higher than the managers, like the owners and everything, and all of these top people have a lot of lower workers who are very expendable. And so they said how the crack dealers, the ones who just work on the street for the big name ones, they make minimum wage, which I did not know, and then they also are risking their lives, like it's like 1 in 4 or something that they're risking their lives for. And I found this very surprising. It's just something I never thought about, or like I had never known. So I thought this was really interesting, and also that they connected to McDonald's workers, because I never would have thought that. I mean, I would recommend it. It was like an interesting book to read, but at the same time, personally, I was a little disappointed just because I think I just like built up like this big idea in my mind that it was going to be like really good and have all of these like outstanding connections that I'd never heard about before. And I mean, while some of the connections like were things that you would never would have thought about, I think some of them were a lot of a stretch. Like the sumo wrestler one and the school teachers one, the only thing that they had in common was that they both could cheat, and I thought it was going to be something just like more like underlying, and something that was just not that ordinary. So that was sort of disappointing, but in general, it's like a pretty easy read, and I mean, I would recommend it.